I've been a tomboy all my life. I grew up with all boy siblings, so I played basketball and football in the backyard. And I just happened to see some girls one day doing pole dance at a house party. Somebody set up a pole. There were some girls up there doing pole tricks. And when I first saw it, I went to myself, wow, that looks cool. They were flipping upside down and they looked athletic to me. So when I first saw it, that's what triggered me to want to do it, because I'm a very athletic person. I'm competitive. So I was like, okay, can you guys show me a couple of tricks? So they showed me a couple things and I just had a great time. I was like, this is fun. And so I remember going home thinking like, I gotta get myself a pole. I didn't know anything about pole dancing at the time. There were probably only 2 or 3 studios in Los Angeles County that actually offered pole dance, but it still wasn't popular yet. So I went on YouTube, happened to look up pole dancing, found out there were hundreds of videos online of girls pole dancing in the privacy of their own homes. So I got my own pole a couple months later and started to teach myself from watching videos on YouTube.
When it came to pole dancing, it seemed as if I was doing something miraculous. And even at my heaviest, I started pole dancing and did my first photo shoot. I was 180 pounds. And that took a long time to get to a point where I said, I'm gonna put this lingerie on, I'm gonna get in front of this camera, and I'm going to love me.
It's fun to see how pole dance has taken a life of its own. The fun part about pole dancing for me when I was learning how to do it was how to make it look sexy, because I could do all the tricks. I was strong, I come from a personal training background, I come from fitness, but I didn't know how to point my toes. I didn't know how to bring it up slow. I didn't know how to toss my hair. So those are the things that I had to learn, and those are the things that pulled me in, because it was like I had to learn something new. I had to step outside of my comfort zone. I had to work on being sensual, and that was hard for me. If people look at me now, they think there's no way you used to be, off key, or, had 2 left feet, but that was me when I first started back in 2007. I used to show my friends my videos, my guy friends, and they'd be like, okay, you can do the tricks, but it's not sexy yet. I remember feeling bad going like, I gotta go back home and go practice and, work on how to move my body slow. Like, that did not come natural for me. If there was a house party and there was like a dance competition, I would be doing push-ups and there would be another girl twerking, So I didn't know how to do that stuff. So for me to win the dance competition, I was trying to do a strength move. But now if there's a dance competition and something breaks out, like, I know I can go in there and I can do something feminine. And that's what pole dancing has done for me. That's what it's done for the thousands of other women that have walked through my studio doors.
The first time I saw myself do it in training, I never knew that I knew how to invert on a pole, or that I would be strong enough to place my body into the air at any point. Once I got to a point where I was comfortable enough to perform these movements in front of a crowd for a performance, when I got out there and I received that energy, the love, and just all the positivity, receiving the positive energy also forced me to let go of my nervousness, let me know that I'm being received. And what I'm doing is enjoyable to me and my body and my mind. And it's also a bonus that it makes others smile, cheer, make the positivity come from them as well.